Shalom. Before I get into my lesson, I want to start off giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Rakah, Quadash. It's the brother, Shaquat Gabar, from the Great Millstone Charlotte camp, coming at you with another lesson. My message is to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, who are the true Hebrew Israelites, according to the Bible. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone that rule well. And Shalom to the elect, man, the Akia, the brothers that's in the faith and in the ministry, pushing the word of Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shah. Basically, man, I'm going to get into a lesson about, you so-called white people, man, you Edomites, man. Bringing out the scriptures, how the Lord here in the Bible, man, describes the so-called white man as, like I say, being the nation of Esau, or the nation of Edom, man, who rule in this current world right now, man, this kingdom, by the way of the NATO, the EU, the American, American system, man, that's on top of the whole earth right now, on high, over all these other nations, man. But at the end of the so-called white man rulership, the Edomites rulership, y'all gonna be taken down, man, by force through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, who the world called God and Jesus. They're the one that's gonna, bring you down, man. Through the ways of the World War III, the economic, system falling, the hands of these other nations coming up against you, fighting against you in this war. That's going to be a nuclear war, and it's going to destroy America, which is Babylon the Great in this Bible. And on top of that, man, the Lord Yahweh Shah, who the world called Jesus, man, a so-called, dark skinned man from the tribe of Judah, is going to come back, man, by the ways of the UFOs, which are the chariots, man. And they're going to come back and bring, destruction to the earth, man, mainly to you so-called white people, man, you Edomites, starting off with the elites, man. You Rothschild, you Rockefellers, you DuPont, Kennedy, all you super rich elite banker families that control the world, man. The Lord is coming back to, bring y'all kingdom down, destroy your system, and put the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which are the Israelites, on top, man, the true Israelites, starting off with the elect, the 144,000 and 1/3, man. So basically, I'm going to get into the scripture, how, the so-called white man, Esau, Edom, his rulership is running out, man. And the Lord got a set time that he's gonna bring this so-called white man down, man. He already had his fun, he already had his run, and he already had his time of destroying the earth, doing all the wickedness that he promoting. He done committed. Now Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah is about to come back and bring that wrath for judgment upon him, man. This is Job chapter 14, verse 5. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee, that thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. So, the Lord, determined the so-called white man, or you Edomites rulership, man. He determined, he had a time frame, or appointed time that he was going to have this, the Edomites, man, you so-called white people, ruling, man, here, which is in America. And, basically, that really, you came back into power after the Dark Ages, man. After you took down the Negroes, who ruled Europe for 1,000 years, you came back into the power, man, through Cesare Borgia, or the Borgia family, man. Whitewashing all the images, putting up your images as that you are the holy people, that you were the knights or the kings that rule Europe, not knowing that these people out here, our people mainly, you Negroes, Latino, and Native Americans, don't know that the so-called Negroes, Haitians, and the Jamaicans ruled Europe for 1,000 years, man. But the Lord, had it that our people went down, because it was a time that the Roman Empire, or the second head of Rome, that wounded head, was healed, man, after the time of the man that took down Rome, Stativius Severus. Salaki, if I ain't pronouncing the name right, but when he brought down the Roman Empire, man, then there was a time that our people ruled for 1,000 years, but you so-called white people, the Edomites, that was pushing to the Caucasus Mountains, That's why y'all call yourself Caucasian, meaning cave dweller, over there, you know, amongst Russia, you know, and y'all came out of the, you know, the mountains, and you overtook our people, mainly, you know, by coming back into the power. Our people, you know, trying to, you know, have mercy on you, teaching you how to live, how to clean yourself. Because during the times that when you were so-called white people was in the caves, man, y'all was living like 50 beasts, man. You know, y'all wasn't, you know, grooming. You know, y'all wasn't bathing. Y'all was wearing your skin, goat skin, and you know, different other type of animal skin that you were aware. But it was, you know, you're aware to basically disintegrate on your body, man. You know, y'all wasn't, you know, y'all had lice. Basically y'all was at a low state, man. Until our people brought y'all, you know, y'all Edomites out of those caves, man, and clean you up. But through the process of time, man, y'all got a, you know, strong hold into the Europe through the prophecy that Yahweh Shem Shah said he was gonna raise y'all up again, man, and brought down our the empire that the Negroes ruled during that time, man, in the Dark Ages, man. You know, and mainly the Lord used the black plague that killed most of the Negroes during that time, man. So you so-called white people, you Edomites, can come back into power, man. And then after that, man, you surely came back into power, and you came back into power during the time of the 14th century. You know, when Cesare Borgia came along, the Borgia family, he painted his image up as the new Messiah over the image of Yahweh Shah, man, claiming that he is the Lord, man. That's why you had that so-called white image today, which is Cesare Borgia, man. Pope Alexander VI of Rome, man. His son, man. Rodrigo Borgia, man. You know, so basically, man, when you took down our images, then when you came back into power, man. I'm gonna get that real quick. This is Revelation chapter 20, verse 1. And I saw an angel coming down from heaven, having the key of the bottomless pit and a great chain in his hand. And that bottomless pit represents Europe, man. Because there's no resource, man. That's a very desolated land, majority of Europe, man. You don't have many resources over there that people can, you know, live off of, man. That's why the Lord called it a bottomless pit, man. And that's where you so-called white people, mainly you elites, rule the day, man, over there in Europe, man. And a great chain in his hand, that great chain represents slavery, man. When September Severus, you know, a so-called Negro, you know, and the rest of the Negroes that ruled, that fought against the Roman Empire, you know, brought the so-called white people down, man. You know, and the chain was that we put y'all in slavery, man, for 1,000 years, man. Ran you into the caves, man, and you wasn't in power, man, for 1,000 years. You know, Negroes was ruling Europe at that time, man. After the Roman Empire fell, and we came up with the Holy Roman Empire, man, through Constantine, you know, and the rest of the Negroes that ruled during that time, during the time of the second leg of Rome, the Holy Roman Empire. And he laid hold of the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil, Satan, and bound him 1,000 years. And that devil represents you so-called white people, man, you Edomites, man. And y'all are the counterpart of Satan, man. Y'all do the thing, you know the word Satan mean adversary, mean against the Most High, man. Y'all do everything against the scriptures that Yahweh Shem Shah have in the book, man. Y'all break all his laws. Y'all don't follow the laws. Y'all go against his people, man. The Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. Y'all destroying this earth. Y'all push y'all wicked laws. That's against it, like I said, against Yahweh Shem Shah laws. You know, so that would make y'all the wicked, man. And the Lord said he bound y'all for 1,000 years, man. That 1,000 years represent, like I say, when us, the Negroes, took the Holy Roman, with the Roman Empire down, and came in instead of the Holy Roman Empire, man. By September Severus, you know, coming in and taking over, man, and different other Negro kings that ruled during the time of the end of Rome, and they came in and took down the so-called white people that ruled Rome and bound them for 1,000 years by pushing them up into the Caucasus Mountains, man. and cast him into the bottomless pit, and shut him up, and set a seal upon him, that he should deceive the nation no more, till the 1,000 years should be fulfilled, and after that he must be loosed for a little season. So that 1,000 years already have been fulfilled after the Holy Roman Empire fell, man. And when the Black Plague came and took out majority of the Negroes, man, you know, and the Moors, which are also called Negroes, man, that ruled Europe, man. You know, but in a point of time, the Lord, you know, sent that plague and destroyed his people, man, the Negroes that ruled Europe during that time, man. You know, and they said you wasn't going to see the nations anymore, you know, until that 1,000 years should be fulfilled. So after that 1,000 years, and our people went down as the rulers of Europe, man. You know, you only had a couple of kings, black rulers that was that was still around, man. But majority of the time, man, you had so-called white people, man, Edomites coming back in power, man, ruling. You know, and you just see the nation mainly during the 14th century when the Bourgeois family came in and they put up their images as they was the God-chosen people, or they was the kings, or was the people that ruled Europe. You know, you whitewashed the images of the so-called Negroes that ruled Europe during that time, man. But you can look in books like Black Russian Icons, proving that we ruled Europe for 1,000 years. Nature has no color line. You know, so, you know, there's a lot of artifacts that prove that blacks, you know, so-called blacks ruled Europe for 1,000 years, man. Until you so-called white people came back into power, man, out of the Caucasus Mountains, man. Then when the Lord said you were going to be loose for 1,000 years, after 1,000 years, you're going to be loose for a little season. Now when your little season begin, man, now you're at the end of your little season here in America, man, that's about to fall and crumble, man, and going to be destroyed by thermonuclear fire, man. Just say the Bible, man, you know, which America is Babylon the Great, man. And Yahweh Shem Yahushua going to have it that America going to go into World War III and be destroyed, man, by the hands of Russia, you know, China, Iran. All those that got nuclear capability, man, you know, are going to destroy America and the land of Israel, man. But on top of that, man, you're going to have Yahweh Shah going to come back with the chariots, with the host of angels, and also bring destruction here to America right before the nuclear missiles come, man. Because before the nuclear missiles come, the Lord going to have to come back, you know, destroy, you know, majority of the earth, man, to bring you so-called white people kingdom down, you Edomites. You're going to come up and fight against your military and all the other heathens that got military over there in the Middle East, man. He's going to come back and deliver the 1/3, man, the elect of the nation of Israel, man. And after that, man, he's going to cap it off when he's going to have these missiles be shot off, you know, to destroy America, man, and different other parts of the world, man, and these heathen kingdoms, man. But mainly America going to be destroyed, man, and the whole land of America, and America ain't going to never be inhabited again, man. You know, it's going to be, you know, subject to, you know, desert creatures, man, and, you know, and fowls, man, birds, man. Like I say, man, we at the we're in that little season now, man, to you so-called white people to rule, man. If we could prove that the scriptures proving that you ruling right now, man. Let me get another scripture. Look who money is on the you know, the current dollar bill, American dollar bill, man. Even though the money is falling, man, and they trying to do away with the money. But who the one who, you know, coming out with a vast military, man? America, man. Who majority of all their presidents were so-called white people, man, Edomites, man. And you had the so-called black president, which was Barack Obama, but he's not of our people, man. Obama is a Hamite, man. The Negroes here in America are from the Shem, man. You know, we are different from the Hamites, man. The Africans, the real Africans, man. We are not Africans, man. We are Hebrews, man. This is Job 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. So the earth, you know, meaning this rulership, this planet Earth, who ruling right now, is given into the hand of the wicked. The hand represents power, man. And the wicked is you so-called white people, man. Look at your track record, man. Look how what you done to the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Look at your laws, man, pushing homosexuality. pushing, on drugs amongst the people, man. Witchcraft, Satanism, do as thou will. Paganism, man. Pushing all these false, holidays, man, that go back to, satanic worship, man. For Christmas, Thanksgiving, on Valentine's Day, Halloween. Your whole vibe and your whole characteristic, you so-called white people are wicked, man, and evil, man. Y'all haven't done nothing, righteousness on this earth, man, because it's not in you, man. Y'all, everywhere y'all go, man, y'all destroy land and oppress the people, man. Take their resources. Look over there in the Middle East, man. How you bummed up the Assyrians. What you done to the Arabs. How you over there in Iraq, blowing up how you destroyed Iraq and taking the land from the Elamites, which are the East Indians, man. And you greedy, y'all greedy, man. In particular, you elites, man, not you so-called average white people that walk around here in America that's in that low state yourself, man. But the elites, the super rich bankers, man, they know what time it is, man. They know that they're about to go down, man. Because the Lord gave the power into their hand to rule this earth, man, and wickedness. He convert the faces of the judges. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? And the true judges are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. And you cover their faces by your imagery, man. That's the main way how you deceive the world, man. Putting, taking on the true, images of the Lord, his disciples, the prophets, the holy ones, all the good, the ancient, artifacts that Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans had, man. Now you covering their faces by putting your images up, man. Whitewashing the images and saying that you the one that made that history, man. Not knowing that majority of the history of the world knew about, in the old times, man. That Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the Israelites ruled it, man. The only part that you want to cover up and keep from the people is that you're the Edomites, man. Because you know about the Edomites being a wicked nation, and the Lord is going to have a great judgment for the so-called white man, the Edomites, man. Because y'all know that y'all going to go into slavery, because that's what's going to happen after Yahweh Shah come back, man. When he come back and destroy your kingdom, man, he's going to put y'all in slavery, man, for 1,000 years, man. This is Job 21, verse 21. For what pleasure have he in his house after him, when the number of his month is cut off in the midst? So you having pleasure right now, man. You living it up, you so-called white people, man. You Edomites, man. You got the fatness of the earth, man. Y'all can go anywhere, man, and live, lavishly, living good, man. But not knowing that the Lord got your months, man. That he's gonna cut your months off, man, your time off, man, for having your, pleasure on this earth, man. Cause y'all don't think that the Lord is gonna do nothing, man. But the time coming when the Lord is gonna show you that he's with the children of Israel, man, the Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and he are against you so-called white people, man. This is on Psalms chapter 49, verse 11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and they dwell in places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. So, their inward thoughts, man, they thinking that, they going to complete their new world order, man. They going to chip everybody, give everybody the mark of the beast, man, and have control over everybody, all the nation's resources, man. They're going to rule with their military, man. Thinking that ain't nobody going to take them down. They keep on thinking they're going to keep on conquering lands and name them after themselves, man. And that's how the so-called white man also is the one that's ruling the day, man. Because look how he got America, man. America named after the so-called white man, explorer named Americo Vespucci, man. Africa named after Luis Africanus, man. Which it was a Roman general, man, a so-called white man, an Edomite. Look at Asia, man. Asia also was named after a white man, Yeah, his name is Asiatic, man. I know you go back to a white man, which was him and Africanus, man. They was brothers, or they were both Roman generals, man. That took over the land, man. Took over them land mass and named it after themselves, man. Cause that's the MO of you so-called white people, man. Y'all conquer lands and name it after yourself and take the resources for them, like I say, from that land and oppress the people, man. And y'all thinking that y'all gonna continue to go on, man, oppressing and taking people land, man. That's why you want to bombing up Syria and want to get a stronghold in Iran, so you can take over all their resources, man. Mainly that oil that they have over there, man. Because one of the blessings that one of the blessing that Isaac gave to Esau, you so-called white people, that you were gonna rule and live by your sword, man. Meaning your might, man, your military, man. That's why America got a vast military. Russia, Europe, NATO, but it was their blessing, man. That's how they gained the world, man, through their force of their military, man, their sword, man. That's why these other nations was, once upon a time was scared of America, man, because they had a vast military, man. Now the time coming when the Lord's gonna set up these other nations to come against America, because the Lord has for them to build up their military now. This is Micah chapter 2, verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, ye practice it, because it is in the power of their hands. So the Lord said, woe to those that devise iniquity, man. In that nighttime, you in secret, man. You elites, man. You got your plan set up, how you want to go in and destroy other people's land, other nations' lands, and take their resources. How you want to, got plans to keep the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, Israelite men down. How you want to justify your new world order, man. And when it comes to the morning, meaning when you come to do it, man, y'all practice it, man. Y'all put it forth, man. Verse 2, and they convert fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So y'all convert fields, meaning taking other people's land, man. Now you got these Africans from Hamites over there that's coming against you, so-called white people, man, over there in South Africa, man. Because they're tired of y'all, come over there and confiscating their land, man. Taking all their resources, that, like I said, that's you so-called white people MO, man. Going over and with your military, with your force, and taking other people's lands, man. The Lord say by violence, man. So they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his inheritance. And that's what you done, man. You run other nations out of their land. You take their land. You trying to take their inheritance. That's what you done to us, man. Because the Negroes, Latino, and Native Americans, we are the true Israelites, man. We are the real Jews, man. Like you so-called white people over there in Israel today, man. You Amalekites, man. Y'all are Khazars, man. From the tribe or the son of Amalek, man. That land over there, Israel, is not y'all's, man. Y'all took that land from us, man. During 1949, man. When you signed signed that declaration, the Belfort Declaration, man. Taking our land, man. And making the land of Israel a state, man. A state of what? A state of America. That's why America and Israel, you Israelis are allies, man. So, but when this war pop off, man, the Lord gonna have it that Russia and Iran gonna destroy America and Israel, man. You don't get mad with us, man. We just mouthpiece of the Lord, man. Prophets that the Lord gave his word to, man. We break it down the right way, man. And we clearly can see why the Lord is gonna destroy America, Israel, and you so-called white people. You Edomites kingdom, man, for all the wickedness that you have pushed out here on the earth, man, and what you've done being an adversary against, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. But the Lord already got it set up, man, that y'all people, you so-called white people, is going to fall, man. That's why y'all want to ban the Bible, man. Want to get rid of the scriptures, man. Because now that the Lord waking his people up and put out his true prophets that breaking down the word the right way, man. Mainly at Great Millstone, man. Now that y'all seeing that, y'all time is coming to an end, y'all want to trying to get rid of the word or the Bible, man, trying to ban it. So trying to get rid of the men of the Lord off the highways and byways. Want to shut down the videos, man. Not knowing that the word already went forth, man. And the Lord, when He sent His word out, man, going to prosper for what He sent it for, man. And they ain't going to turn unto Him void, man. So there ain't nothing you so-called white people can do. The only thing you can do is get ready for the judgment of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, man. Just like how the Lord put His people, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, in slavery under you Edomites, man. Now y'all gonna have to face the judgment for all the wickedness that y'all done, man. Cause we serve our punishment, man. Now the time that the Lord's gonna redeem us, man, for our wickedness that we promoted against Him. And now y'all gonna catch the punishment, get the punishment from Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua for what y'all done against Him, man, and His chosen people, man. Because even though the Lord had it set up that we were going to be in captivity and under you so-called white people, man, for going against the law, statutes, commandments, man. So slavery, wasn't a choice, man. It was predestinated by the Lord, saying that if we didn't keep His law, statutes, commandments, that He was going to put us in slavery, man. That's why we didn't have no power to do anything against the so-called white man, 400, 500 years ago, man. Because it was appointed by the Lord that we were going to be under Him, because of our wickedness, man. And now it's time for Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua to bring judgment upon the so-called white man. Because our captivity is at an end, man. And the Lord only loved Jacob, man, Israel, man, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. He's not giving the kingdom to nobody else, man. I get that real quick. This is Daniel chapter 2, verse 44. In the days of these kings shall the power of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed. So it's our kingdom, man, the Negro, Latino, and Native Americans. Israel, man. That's the only nation that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua is dealing with, man. Not no other nation, man. The Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are the Lord's chosen people, man. And the promises to us. And the kingdom shall not be left to other people. So our kingdom is not going to be given to these other nations, man. The so-called white man, the Africans, the Arabs, the Chinese, the Japanese, the Hawaiians, the Samoans, the Togan, the Pygmies, all you, Japhetic, East Indians, all you heathens, man, the Assyrians, y'all gonna go into slavery, man, because the kingdom is only for the nation of Israel, man. Now, these people, when the true men of the Lord come out and say that how the Lord gonna justify us and have a kingdom for us, for the Negroes, Latino, Native Americans who was, in slavery to this day and being treated bad for all these years, man. Now we coming out saying that they're gonna go into slavery, man. Now now it's a problem, man. When we say the so-called white man gonna go into slavery, man. But when the time for us to be in slavery, man, they didn't care, man. They rejoiced over us, man. Now they saying that seeing they end and their kingdom falling, and we telling them the reason why, and the Lord is gonna bring their kingdom down and put them under our hand, man. In our hands as slaves. Now they saying slavery is wrong, man. But but you still got to pay for that, man. You still got to pay for the blood of the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. And the Lord said you cannot cleanse a land that was by the blood that was shed in it, but by the blood that shed it, man. By the man that shed the blood, man. So you Edomites, you so-called white people, have to pay for all your iniquities, the wickedness that you've done against the Lord's chosen people. Daniel chapter 2:44, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever. So when the Lord Yahweh shall come back with the chariots, man, he coming back to take down all these heathen nations, man, and set up the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, the undesirables, man, the meek, the lowly, the ones that they call nobodies, man, the degenerates, man. When he come back and set up, the nation of Israel, starting off with the elect, man, he gonna set us up, our kingdom up, the rule forever, man. And nobody else I know other nations going to take our kingdom down, man, because we're going to be righteous forever, man. This is Lamentation, chapter, this is Lamentation, chapter 4, verse 21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. So the daughter of Edom represent you so-called white people, man. You Edomites, man. From your elites, you high, super rich, super rich bankers, man. That's on high. On all the way down to you, you average so-called white people, man. That are bums out here in the street, man. Because that's what we seeing lately, man. Now you know that the Lord is going to bring Esau's kingdom down, man. Because you start to see these so-called white people, man, being more homeless, being on drugs, being the so-called minority now, man. The Lord having it that, they not having children as they usually have, man. Because the Lord is bringing them curses upon them and bringing the so-called white man down, man. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. And that cup talking about judgment, man. Slavery. Having your backs whipped, man. Having the Lord, take away your children, man. And having them be traded on auction blocks, man. Having you filled with illness, diseases, pestilence, man. Having you being killed, man. Just like how you done it to the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and all these other nations, man. Because the Lord said, since thou hast not, hated blood, and blood shall pursue thee, man. But since you brought all this violence amongst these people, man, you're going to get it yourself, man. Basically, man, karma, man. The Lord said, whatever you sow, you shall reap, man. So you sow wickedness, and you sow bloodshed, that's what you're going to reap, man. Bloodshed, man. And this coming out the scriptures, man. But now these scriptures are coming out by the men of the Lord, the true way, man. Now you so-called white people ain't Christians no more, man. But now y'all don't want to, now y'all want to, talking about come together and pray, not knowing that the Lord don't want not going to answer your prayers, man. The only thing He going to want you to pay for all your sin, your iniquity that you done against the Negro, Latino, and Native Americans, and His image, man, and His Son image, man. Verse 21. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked. So that's what's going on now, man. Now you're making yourself naked, man. You're being exposed for what the devil you are, man. That you ain't a righteous man. How you so-called white people proclaim, man. You're being exposed mainly by the internet and by the men of the Lord, the prophet. You're being exposed for all the wickedness that you've done, man, that you're doing still, man. Verse 22. The punishment of thy iniquities accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. So our punishment at the end, man. That's why you seeing the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans waking up, man. That we are the Israelites, man. And we proclaiming the downfall of you so-called white people, man, our enemies, man. Because you are our enemies, man. Look all that stuff that you done unto us, man. So that proving right there that you are our enemy, man. But our Lord said our captivity, our slavery is accomplished, man. That's why He risen us back up and giving us this truth and giving us His name, man. So we can be saved, man, and be the next rulers of the earth, man, the kingdom, man. He will visit thy iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. So that's what you're seeing now, man. The Lord is visiting you so-called white people, man. That way your kingdom is falling, man. Because the time is coming that the Lord's going to, bring y'all down, man, and set up the nation of Israel, man. So the scriptures say Esau, you so-called white people, is the end of the world, man. Meaning the end of this age, man. And Jacob, which represents the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, are the beginning of that which follows. So after this rulership, you so-called white people rulership, fall, man, Jacob, the Negroes, Latino, and Native American rulership is going to come into effect next, man, through the power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. and setting up the nation of Israel. So the Lord is going to, bring great judgment upon you so-called white people, man. Especially you elites, man. Because the Lord, the so-called white people, the day here in America, man, they just average crackers, living it up, man. Thinking everything's going to be good, man. Still looking down upon, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. But the Lord, even though they're going to get their judgment, the main, beef or problem that the Lord got a controversy with is you elites, man, because y'all run everything, man. Y'all rule the system, man. Y'all rule by your dollar, your military. You rule by the media, all your decrees, your laws. So the Lord is going to come back and put y'all in slavery, man. Y'all going to be the first ones in slavery, man. You elites, man. But the rest of you so-called white people over here in America, man, y'all going to be destroyed by thermonuclear fire, man. And it don't matter if, it don't matter if you don't believe it or not, man. The Lord going to justify his will, man. Like I say, man, we don't get upset about hearing what's going to happen to you so-called white people, man. Because it's justified and it's rightfully so, man. Because y'all the wicked, man. And we are set up to hate evil, man. And y'all evil, man. And we are the righteous, man. We supposed to like and love what the Lord like and hate what the Lord hate, man. And the so-called white man, the Lord hate him, man. That's why he made him like that. And that's why he made him to be the wicked, man. So the Lord is going to destroy the so-called white man and his race, man. And have them in slavery for their wickedness, man. And we don't, we don't be bothered by you so-called white people saying that how y'all going to come up against us and, send your military or call us a hate group or a terrorist group, man. Because we know this is the truth. And we know that Yahweh Bashim Yahushua going to have our back, man. And that's the real terror, man. You can't stop Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. He got all power, man. And happily, man, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are the one he going to use to show forth his power, man. So when you come in with your army, your military, or with your officers, man, to come against the men of the Lord, man, then the Lord going to show his power on y'all, man. And nobody going to stop us, man, because Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is going to be with his men. If you kill the prophets, man, and kill the men of the Lord, man, they're not going to, change nothing. You still going to go into slavery. You still going to be taken down, man. And you still going to have to answer for all your wickedness, man. They call us a hate group, saying we preaching hate, but like the apostles and all the other brothers said, man, America would start off on hate, man. What was the concerns about hate when the Negroes, Latino, and Native Americans were being hung, being castrated, being sold on auction blocks, like it was material, man, counted 3/5 of a man, chained up with yoke of irons around their neck, man, being slaughtered, man. Having different type of disease and plagues pushed on them by the so-called white people, man. Having their lands taken away from them, man. Having them ripped by horses, Having having their limbs being cut off when they trying to run away from the slave master, man. Having dogs being sick on them, man. That's not hate or violence against, the so-called Negroes, Latino, Native Americans. What y'all done, man? There ain't no love, man. And now you at the end of your kingdom, and you seen your enemy, the same people who y'all had enslaved for years, coming up against you, man. Now that they coming out telling you the truth by the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, by these scriptures, man. Now y'all want to talking about all love, man. The scriptures was around when y'all was in slavery, man. While you had us in slavery, man, we couldn't read the scriptures, man. Y'all wasn't preaching love when y'all had the Bible, man. Y'all were pushing the deceiving our people by the way of the Bible that we supposed to obey y'all, man. Y'all wasn't pushing love, all of us to come together and equal, and everybody, God's chosen, man. Y'all was saying that we were, the Lord had us set up to be under y'all, man. Which was true at that time, because of our punishment that we did against Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Now that our punishment is accomplished, like the scriptures say, man. Now it's time for him to visit you, so-called white people, man. And since we telling you that your downfall and what the Lord gonna bring judgment upon y'all in your kingdom, now all of a sudden we a hate group, man. You know, cause we starting to see the Lord make moves and bring and recompense and pay y'all back for what y'all done unto his people and unto the earth, man. You know, y'all gonna have to pay for that, man. All for your wickedness, man. This is Revelation 13:9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. So the Lord said, any man have an ear, meaning if you understand this, man, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity, man. Meaning he that put a person in slavery shall go into captivity. You so-called white people, starting off with you so-called white people, man, and the rest of you nations, put the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans into captivity, man. Here in the last days, man. And the Lord, Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh Shah, say that you're going to go into captivity, man, under the same people who you put in captivity, man. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints. So, you know, you kill us with the sword, the Lord going to have it for us to put double on y'all, man. And we're going to destroy y'all by the way of the sword, man. You know, and the Lord said, here's the patience and the faith for the saints. And we are the saints, man, the Israelites, man, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. And we having that patience waiting, man. Waiting, long suffering, man. Looking at our enemies continue to be over us, man. And we suffering and looking at our people, man, being degenerates, man. Being at a low state, you know, and not caring about their power, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah. But the men of the Lord, man, the elect, man, you know, praying that I'm part of that number. And the rest of the brothers that's out here in the faith and pushing the truth, man. We waiting, man. We waiting for Yahweh Shah to come back and bring destruction upon you so-called white people, man. And we believe that, man. You know, if not, man, we ain't gonna have no hope, man. Why should we hope in this society or this system that's dead against us, man? You know, that got plans to destroy us, man. That coming up against us, man. They don't want to see us, you know, just be as a nation, man. They want to destroy the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. We don't have no hope in this place, man. So we putting our hope in Yahweh Shah. And we know we coming back, man. And the Lord Yahweh Shah also going to raise us up, man, with that power, man. You know? So you so-called white people can't do nothing, man. The power that you do have, man, the Lord gave it to you, man. And now the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah going to give his men that power, man. They're going to show you that he with the nation of Israel, man. You know, so-called white people, man, live it up and rejoice, man. Because the cup of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, the wrath of the Lord, is going to pass unto you, man. But Jacob, man, keep fighting, man, and the elect, man. 144,000 and 1/3, man. Those who pushing to be toward that number, man. Looking for Yahweh Shah to come back. You know, the ones that in this truth, man. And in truth and sincerity, man. Not like these other these false Israelite camps, man. Like you know, IUIC and IUSPK and Comfy camp, man. His churches, man, all these false Israelite camps, man, that's not preaching the truth, like Great Millstone, that's not pushing Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, man. You know, the Lord is going to deliver those that truly believe on him, man. And the rest of you Israelites that don't, that's bull jobbing, playing around, taking the truth as a slight thing, man. You know, a light thing, or a slight, because slight means the trick, man. That's what you're doing, man, you false Israelite camps, man. Y'all tricking the people, man. Deceiving the people, man. So Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah going to come back and destroy y'all, man. You know, if y'all don't repent, man, and come into the fold the true way, man. But the Lord is only looking for the elect, man. The 2/3 of you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that caught up into this world, in this system, and these lies, man, that outside of the truth, man, y'all going to die right alone and perish with your so-called, with your enemy, man. So-called white man, man. You know, because the Lord said, don't hand join hand, the wicked shall not go unpunished, but they both shall be thrust through, man. So our people that want to join with this so-called white man in this world, when Yahweh Shah come back, man, he going to destroy them, man, right along with them. And he also going to destroy, the nukes are also going to destroy them too. For those that take the mark of the beast, man, the RFID chip, man, and trust in the so-called white man the Edomite system, man. So, Jake, those that hear these videos, man, take heed, man, because the Lord Yahweh Shai is wanting, to time down on this place, man. Brothers out there that, that's listening, keep fighting, keep praying in the Hebrew, keep showing brotherly love, keep being in the spirit, keep the laws, statutes, commandments to the best of your ability, man. Ultimately, keep pushing his word, man. Have faith in Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man, because the Lord is going to come back, man. We strongly believe in that, man, because we see the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai being fulfilled, man. And, the Lord say, our eyes shall see the reward of the wicked, man, his downfall, man. And we starting to see that, man, clearly, man, throughout the different news articles and, different events that are taking place, man. So Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is making a move, man. And the main move he's going to make is raising up the nation of Israel, man, the elect, and bringing the downfall of you so-called white people, man, you Edomites kingdom, man. That's going to come quick, fast, in a hurry, man. Lord willing, it'll be this year, man, or real soon. But we believe that we know, and we know that Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is going to bring this place down, man. So brothers, keep fighting, keep pushing, man. Until next time, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah, Kodash, Kwam Yasharallah. Double honor to the apostles and elders, at great the apostles and elders, at great millstone that rule well. And shalom to the elect, man, the house of David, man. Ba'af Dawadah. Shalom.